Let's talk about dogs. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog lover. I love playing with them. I love just petting them. But there's certain areas of your life when you do not want to see your four-legged friend walking up because it's going to ruin your day. In this instance, I'm talking about drug dogs. What to do when law enforcement brings a drug-sniffing dog to your car, to your house, to your home, to your person. First of all, you have to make sure that you comply with every instruction that you're given, both by the officer and by the dog. I know you're not going to want to. I know that you're going to want to argue with them, or you're going to want to try to say that the dog doesn't know what they're talking about, or sniffing about, I guess would be the better term. You don't worry about that right now. What you worry about, comply with everything that you're being told by the officer, do what he says to do. If the dog gives an alert, you step back, you let it happen, and then you come call me. And we'll talk about a case called Florida v. Harris and how that applies to your situation, because that is the case that sets the standard, or really redefines the standard for when and how a drug dog can be used in a search and seizure, in an arrest, in these types of situations. What Florida v. Harris did was they took away a bright line rule and put in certain factors that have to be considered when determining whether or not the reliability of the drug dog's alert is usable in court. It has to be a dog that has gone through a certified, recognized training program for sniffing out and alerting for these types of scents. There's also going to be a lot of question into what kind of cues was the dog being given? Was the dog being given verbal cues or hand cues? How many commands was the dog being given in a very short amount of time? Was the dog truly actually alerting to something, or was it a false positive? These are all factors that go into play here, but they're all factors that you then have to prove, because the burden shifts. The presumption is if a dog comes out and searches your car, your home, your person, and alerts, it's a good search and they're allowed to move forward. You have to rebut that on the back end. Do that by going after their credibility, their certification, and the way that the search was handled. If you have questions about this, or if you're not really sure if they should have brought a canine out, or if what they got from the canine unit was something that could be used against you, give me a call. My name is Carl Burkhead. I'm with Worth Law Office, and I want to help you make law easy.